Hey there, Landon, Austin here. So last week I felt like I was going crazy. I had noticed this trend of ever since the coronavirus kind of taking off, how it was negatively affecting Spotify streams and artists were getting less plays because of the coronavirus. And I felt like I was going mad because I thought no one else was noticing this. So I made this video to talk about it. I had noticed that artists like myself, independent artists, and big artists like Taylor Swift, all of our numbers were going down, and it perfectly timed up with the coronavirus. But today, I stumbled across a couple articles. One is from Billboard.com, another one from Digital Music News, and these major publications are starting to take notice that streams are trending downwards because of the coronavirus. So if you want to see my last video, I'll put a link down below. I actually go into my Spotify for Artists account and show how the streams are heading downwards on the graphs. I show you other people's numbers like Taylor and Drake and all them. So if you want to see that, click the link below. But let's get into this right now. Digital Music News is reporting that music streaming is taking a backseat to Netflix, but audio's decline is leveling off. Oh, okay. So we're getting a lot less streams because of Netflix, but like we're gonna free fall, but we kind of like are hitting the bottom, hopefully. I don't know what to think about that. They say expectedly the coronavirus crisis and its social distancing initiatives are affecting the ways that fans consume music. Okay, I've noticed that. Okay, this is really interesting, and I think this is the culprit for why streaming's taking a hit. But Billboard recently did a study, and they noticed that over the last week, video viewership is up 3.7%. And the previous week, it was up 6.9%. And the big number is they say that this first quarter of 2020 had a 28% jump in video streaming compared to 2019. Now think about it. When you're watching a video, are you going to be listening to music? Probably not. You're going to put that on mute. 28% jump in video viewership this first quarter. That's what's hurting us. In another article that Digital Music News released, they mention how the investment banking company, Raymond James, recently downgraded the rating of Spotify's stock because of this. It was previously a strong buy, and now it is a market perform. And that's all because of the coronavirus, because people aren't listening as much. They're watching Netflix or they're watching videos and not streaming. Another thing they mentioned in this article is that because of the stay-at-home orders and closures of non-essential businesses, that streaming is negatively affected due to the fact that people normally listen at the gym, in the car, or at work. Wow, those are my three biggest hypotheses. I thought that people normally listen while they're working out, and you can't even go to the gym right now, or they'll listen in the car while they're driving somewhere, but there's not as many reasons to drive right now. And then lastly, they like to listen in the background at their cubicle or wherever they work, but people are at home right now and it's changing their habits. And so this is having a big effect on streaming. So the silver lining to all this is I don't feel crazy anymore. This is actually a thing that's happening because of the coronavirus. People not going to work and them staying home has a negative impact, a negative effect on streaming. Now, I say all this, not that this is the end of the world. There are more important things going on, obviously, but I do think this is super interesting. Like every time I tell a friend this, they don't believe me. They think, you know what? People have more free time. They're going to listen to more music, but that's not the case. If you look at the numbers, people are watching more videos. They're watching more Netflix, and that's a direct competitor to people listening to music. So are you listening to as much music? What are your habits? Have your habits changed? Why don't you put that in the comments? But thank you for watching. Lastly, before you go, make sure you check out my online course where I talk about how to get more streams. It's kind of beneficial right now. Where you get all your royalties, because there are so many royalties that people don't know about. And I talk about technology like distributors and all that. I'll put that link down below. It's called the Independent Artist Academy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.